So you want to teach online. Chances are high that if you found yourself in this short course, you are a faculty member who has been teaching face-to-face for some time, and you're ready to try your hand at teaching online. As a face-to-face educator, you probably have several tips and tools in your toolbox for teaching your content to a room full of learners, but now you are tasked with the need to re-envision that course content and its delivery mechanism so that it fits on the World Wide Web. Chances are equally high that you have several questions about just how you're going to go about doing that. Let's begin with an analogy. Imagine that you are driving your car. You climb into the seat, put your hands on the steering wheel, turn the key, and shift it into gear. Before you know it, you're on the road to a friend's house. You stop at stoplights, you signal at intersections. You know how to drive this car and this path. You've done it hundreds, maybe thousands of times before. This is a bit like teaching face-to-face. You know the way your car handles in the face of those familiar turns. You know the ultimate destination. You know your learning outcomes. You know your course schedule. Now, however, you're being asked to sail a sailboat to your destination. You're heading to the same place, more or less, but the equipment is completely different, and the journey you take to get there will likewise be different. The path is choppy at first as you figure out how to hoist the sail and catch the wind just right, but eventually, with practice, you will become as comfortable sailing as you are driving your car. This is a bit like teaching online. The path is different, the tools are different, but the destination is the same, and with a little practice, you'll eventually find your way through. Learning to teach online is similar. You have to learn how to plot your new course. You can't rely on the same paved roads you are used to taking because where we're going, we don't need roads. In fact, we don't have any. At first, this can seem overwhelming. Your first instinct might be to figure out how to replicate the face-to-face experience on the World Wide Web, but you'll soon discover that won't work. After all, you typically can't float a car on the water. So what do? You find a guide, of course, someone who can show you the ropes while you learn the new mechanism for delivering your course. That's where instructional designers and e-learning specialists come in. We can help you find your way as you learn to operate the new tools that will get you through to the end of your path. In the next video, we'll look at just how online courses are different from face-to-face courses and what you can do to prepare yourself and your course materials to teach online.